How's it, and welcome to our project. Today we're going to run you through the web app of Enron search and visualization done by Alexandra Mouton, Alexandra Oxley, Horne, Julian Munz, Meyer, and Michael Foster.
As you can see, this is our home page. If you'd like to log in or register, we have the two options located on our nav bar. What we're going to do first is log in.
Alright, so using the login interface, we've got two options, the username and password. If we were to enter incorrect username, it would say incorrect username. If we were to insert a correct username and then an incorrect password, it would give an error saying incorrect password. Then if we were to enter the correct username as well as the correct password, it would log us in.
Now I'll be demonstrating how one would register a new user. You would go to the register button on the top of the nav bar. As you can see, there's fields to enter a username and email, a password, as well as confirming the password. If one were to not enter any data, it would say username and password aren't applicable. If one were to enter a username that has already been used, then it would say this username already exists. If we want to enter the correct data and not give a correct email address, then one would get this error. So if we were to enter the correct data into an email address as well as an incorrect password, it would say invalid password. This is because the password needs to have an uppercase letter, lowercase letter, as well as two numbers and a special character. If we were to then enter correct data as well as a correct password, although enter a password that isn't the same, it would say passwords do not match. If we were to give the correct data, let's enter in random data as well as a correct password and the passwords that match, and we submit, then it creates a new user and redirects you to the login page where you would log in as a new user. Thank you very much. Okay, so now I'll be demonstrating what our app does to our user database as well as the token database that we have. So once we have logged in, we've logged in with admin at the moment, and I've also shown you how we have registered our new user. If we go here and we're using SQLite and onto our local users database, if we use the select from all users, there you can see this is the new user that we added recently. We can also see the tokens. This is the token, the login token, as well as the user the user ID of admin. So if you can see, as we log out, if we were to log out and we were to perform the same onto here, you will see that the token database is empty.
Next, we're going to go through the user search. So here you can type either the first or last name of a person. So we're going to start with the first name of Lisa, one of the employees. It'll come up with her name, email address, the total number of emails she sent, and the top 5 contacted people, as well as how many times she contacted each one. If we search her surname, the same thing comes up. If you search an employee that is not in the database, for example, Tim, no employee found comes up.
Now we're going to show the graph visualization. So first you need to select the mode. So we should select graph and then press go. And then afterwards we can try the shortest path. So we'll choose the shortest path from a node 1 to another node 8 and then press go. And as you can see, the shortest path from 1 to 8 is generated, where 8 is Robert, and he goes through John, which is number 58, and then goes to another John, 1. The second algorithm is label propagation. As you can see, the graph visualization is also interactive. Upon refreshing the web page, a new label propagation is created. And then the final algorithm is the closeness centrality. Here we can see that nodes that have a darker color and a larger vertex size are more central towards the graph, and the opposite for smaller and lighter vertices. And now I will show you the social network. Vertices are represented by employees, and these vertices are attached if the employees communicate with each other, thus send in any email addresses.